doing this a lot lately. It's dry. I don't like dry hands. I hate dry hands. Anybody else hate having dry hands? I have lotion all over the place. Bedroom, bathroom, in my backpack that I carry around, my work desk. I just hate dry hands. Especially if they're muddy and you get dry mud on your hands. Oh, drives me crazy. So today we're going to talk a little bit about issues. Mainly because I was reminded about him a little bit last night. I went to visit a good friend of mine who I've known since 6th grade. We've been musical buddies for that whole time. He's the one in the earlier video that I first started a band with back in the day, playing that Poison song. Talk Dirty to Me was the name of that song. I remembered. It came back to me. Still got my faculties. I've been noticing in the videos while editing them that the anxiety is present while I'm doing this still. And how can I tell, you ask? Well, it's because I can see myself tripping over words, using incorrect words, and I don't normally do that. So it's been weird watching myself, but I think the more I do this, the more I'm going to learn from it and the more comfortable I'm going to be. I'm going to take some advice from a friend of mine. His name is Johnny D. He's the Motivational Cowboy. And I'm going to go ahead and put a link to his stuff in the description. I used to interview drivers and celebrities on stage at races. And I would find myself tripping over my words and whatnot. And he gave me some advice, and it was basically just slow down. And it helped me throughout the rest of my interview process with everybody. Was I would just slow down a little bit. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. Slow down, make this a little bit better, and hopefully it will be. So I appreciate the patience that you guys have with it, but anxiety can be a pain in the butt, as a lot of you know. And we're just trying to get through it day by day. Part of the anxiety is that I haven't really let a lot of people see me play music. And when I do let people see me play music, it's kind of... I don't play nearly as well in front of other people that I do just sitting over here by myself with a closed door. And I think that has some anxiety-related issues with it as well. But last night I went over to Sean's house, and we caught up super quick, like it had only been a few days, but it's been a little over 10 years. And we sat down and started playing some guitar, and I kind of made up a riff on the spot, and he grabbed the acoustic and started playing along and singing. He's got a really good singing voice, by the way. I'd never known that about him, but it's really cool. And his drums have taken off. He's become a hell of a musician, and I hope I can be as good hitting the skins. I don't know if that's a term worth using anymore with the drums, but I'll get there. So we played a song, and I set up my phone and little microphone, the same exact setup I have here, and I just kind of started recording us playing. And what I'm going to do to try and push myself past that level of uncomfortableness, and I'll play a little clip here. And hopefully playing this clip and putting it out there, you might understand a little bit better, or putting it out there might help me to put more things out there and be more comfortable being in front of people. And that's kind of the goal here, isn't it? It is. So here's a short clip of us just jamming in his studio last night for a few minutes, and here we go. It sounds much different on here than it did in person. And he had, if you could see, there was a microphone in the middle, and he was recording into Pro Tools, so it's possible that we'll have the audio to be able to play that. And I do plan on going back, and we're going to record a little bit more. I have some other guitar riffs that I have been writing that are more upbeat rock and roll that we're going to lay down some drum tracks to, bass to, guitar to, and honestly, I don't think it'll take very long. Probably a solid day in there of recording and a solid day of editing, and there'll be some cool tracks on there. And that'll be fun, and that'll be cool, and that'll be something that I can kind of put out into the world and say, yeah, here, okay, I did something. Maybe you'll like it, maybe you won't, but it is what it is. And that's the whole point of me pushing myself to do something that's uncomfortable like this, and putting it out to the world and letting them see it, because it's hard for me to do these things. And I think doing each of these, it gets a little bit easier, but from now on I'm going to try to slow down a little bit. I'm going to try to think through my jokes a little bit better. I'm going to contemplate on whether having a burp in every single video is appropriate or even worth it. I haven't burped yet today, and I don't feel any gas, so I could probably force one, but what's the fun in that? Spontaneous burps are more fun than other burps. There, I gave you a cough. You can have a cough for today. And that's going to be pretty much it. So I hope you guys are going to have a good weekend. The weather is, I feel gas. It's like it knows you. It knows what you want, and it won't hesitate. I'm going to slow down, breathe a little bit more, try to enjoy myself a little bit more, try not to trip over myself as much anymore, and make these good. So yeah, this was more of a serious video, but also I believe necessary. It's necessary to get these things that are uncomfortable out. And hopefully you guys understand that. So tomorrow I'll think of something fun, maybe funny, maybe not at all. But it's as the day goes. So as it goes for today on Saturday, here's a short video so you can get to doing your fun stuff. Go outside and make a snowman. We're getting some snow. Probably not enough for a snowman, so don't do that yet. But if you do, take pictures, send them. I like a good snowman or an igloo. Probably definitely not enough snow for an igloo. But once we do get enough snow, I do want to build an igloo for fun. I think that would be enjoyable, and we'll get to that. So watch the rest of the videos, subscribe, comment, let me know how it's going, what it's doing, and we'll take it from there. So for your Saturday, make it a good one, and I will see you tomorrow on Sunday, all right? Let's do this.